Hey guys, we cannot ignore millennials. This was the main message that I got from this excellent seminar put on by the ALA last week. And it was a very dynamic presenter. His name is Dan Negroni, and his talk was called Chasing Relevance. So I wanted to give you a couple of the key takeaways. And this was specifically as it relates to millennials and law firms. And his comment was big picture, big picture. Millennials are now at between 45 and 50% of the workforce. So as a law firm, you need to start thinking not only about the fact that the millennials are your younger associates and your younger staff, and they are rising up into levels of leadership, but you have to think that they are now your clients. Millennials are involved in 73% of purchasing decisions. Somehow, in a purchasing decision, 73% of them, millennials are involved, one way or another. Millennials have $660 billion in purchasing power. Okay, these are big, big numbers. So they're your clients, and they're going to be your clients going forward. And if you want your firms to survive, this was what Dan Negroni's point, and I tend to agree, if you want your firms to survive, you've got to know how to work with them. And the only way to really know how to work with them is to know how to make sure that they are properly taken care of inside of your own firm. So he says, well, he says a lot of stuff. It was a long presentation, but in a quick nutshell, he says that millennials are looking for four things. The first is capability. So they want to learn. These guys really want to make an impact on the world, and the only way they're going to be able to do that is if they can learn the mad skills that they need in order to make that impact. So if we have millennials in our firm, then we want to give them those skills. That'll really attach them to us and to our firm, and it'll have a great benefit because they'll learn and they'll be able to provide impact. And that can go anywhere from how to talk to a client to how to track your time, how to relate to other attorneys in the firm, whatever it is. The second thing that they're looking for is authenticity. They have been advertised to since they were infants, and they know BS when they see it. So they're looking for some genuine relationships, people who are authentic. The third is they're looking for feedback. Listen, the fact is they grew up with technology, they grew up texting, they grew up really close to their parents, and able to access them in a moment's notice. So this idea of a once a year performance review, I mean, go ahead and have it, but it's not sufficient. Okay, and we have to give them feedback on a much more frequent level, and that helps teach them also, and it helps make them better contributors to the firm. And the final thing that they're looking for, or well, of the top four, is purpose. Okay, they really want to make a difference. So if they can do that, then you have it made, and you know, we all want to have a purpose. Anyway, thanks for listening to this quick recap of that phenomenal seminar. I know that a lot of what he's talking about is bridging the gap with millennials, and I think we all have a lot of thoughts about millennials. I know I have a lot more that I'm planning to post and share, and I'd very much be interested in yours as well, so please feel free to leave them. Thank you very much. I'll talk to you soon.